Take a deep breath in to breathe in calmness, relaxation. And as you breathe out, you let go of any tensions. Notice your breath, how each breath opens up your diaphragm, your heart, your mind. Let each breath be the force of life flowing into your spirit, or the force of healing flowing into your body. Visualize or imagine, and imagine being just a thought, whichever is easiest for you, that you are going down to the beach, down to the ocean shore, where everything is comfortable and very, very calm in every way. And I'd like you to visualize or imagine in your mind's eye that you are sitting and gazing at a beautiful scene by the ocean. See it, feel it, know it, see the shore, see the sand, see the beautiful blue sky with maybe just a couple of white fluffy clouds just drifting and floating around. And see yourself right in the middle of it all. Very, very calm and comfortable. Just gazing out toward the beautiful horizon where the sky and the water meet. As you gaze out over the beautiful ocean where the sky meets the water, you become even calmer and completely calm. You see the white, fluffy clouds against the blue sky drifting by above you. You feel the comfortable, cozy warmth of the summer sun, just comfortably warm on your head, and the cozy, comfortable warmth of the sand radiating up your back. Feeling wonderful. You feel completely content sitting by the beautiful, timeless ocean shore, gazing out on those beautiful, deep, deep waters. As you visualize or imagine all of this in your mind's eye, and continue to look out at the beautiful ocean, you feel completely calm, just feeling wonderful. No cares, no worries, no stresses or anxieties, just feeling wonderful. And you have plenty of time. Nothing to do at the moment, but just gaze out at that beautiful ocean and be content and rest. Now that you have that scene completely fixed in your mind's eye, we are going to bring in the sense of hearing. So you can listen to the sound of the surf now as it rolls gently all the way in. You hear the gently slapping sound of the surf rolling all the way in and then all the way out. And you allow yourself to be completely and totally calm and serene. Now, you can even smell the fresh, salty sea air, and it feels good in your lungs. So you take a very, very deep breath all the way in and all the way out. You allow yourself to drift, sinking deeper and deeper and deeper down into the calmness as you gaze up at the sky, watching the seagulls drifting by, and you hear the seagulls cry overhead. You see their lazy flight floating along so beautifully, so serenely, as they float along, drifting, carried with the wind, carried with the wind current, and you drift the same way. Feel yourself drift along on the wind above the ocean, and you float and drift so calmly, so serenely, so gently, just like the seagull. You breathe in deeply and breathe out deeply, all the way in and all the way out, and you are completely calm now, letting all the muscles of your body go limp. Just go limp and drift. Drift easily and comfortably, feeling wonderful, so peaceful, so calm. Float easily and comfortably, feeling your entire body drifting and floating and floating and drifting. And you feel wonderful, so calm, feeling so good. And you are completely calm and continue to drift and float even deeper down into the calmness. The ocean gently rolls and rolls, and you drift deeper and deeper back down to the sand, feeling so calm, so peaceful, so tranquil, feeling so serene. You rest. You rest, sitting on the warm sand, gazing out towards the deep, beautiful ocean, seeing the seagulls drifting and floating overhead, drifting, drifting, gracefully and peacefully. And nothing disturbs you, nothing bothers you, and just sink deeper and deeper down into the calmness, breathing gently, feeling sound in body, sound in spirit, sound in mind, knowing that you deserve this rest and relaxation, and understanding that you are feeding your soul with calmness and peace and tranquility. As you continue to float and drift, all other sounds fade away into the distance. Give yourself the permission to pay attention to only my voice. I'd like to establish 3 points firmly in your mind because that is what we are going to discuss. And each point is the absolute truth to you. The first point is that you have the right to be here. You are just as good as anyone else. You are a child of the universe or a child of God, just as the trees or the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, the universe is unfolding exactly the way it should be. Therefore, you can accept that there is a universal plan greater than any individual, greater than any one of us. And so you can be at peace with yourself. You can be at peace with yourself. And that brings us to the second point. In that plan that affects everyone in this universe, all negativity is unconsciously self-inflicted. Each emotion of the mind is reflected in the electrochemical balance of the brain. Prolonged feelings of negativity can cause chemical imbalance that most time corrects itself. With my clinical experience, I can usually tell who will respond successfully and who will not. You will be successful. Now the third point has to do with time and the absolute necessity to live, not just in the present, but in the moment of here and now. The third absolute truth has to do with the necessity to live each moment of here and now. For example, yesterday you were depressed, but today is a new day. Each day is a fresh beginning. Each day is a fresh beginning. And every morning is a world made new. Today is our most important day. Yesterday is gone. We cannot live in the past, else we cannot go forward, because living in the past dulls the keen edge of our imagination. The past, even yesterday, can be of value only as a learned lesson, so that we profit from our experiences. Have you ever felt circumstances crowding in upon you because of failure and disappointment and depression, and said, if I can only get a break, an opportunity to start over again? Well then, remember what Walter Mullen wrote about opportunity. They do me wrong, who say I come no more. When once I knock and fail to find you in, for every day I stand outside your door and bid you wake and rise to fight again. Though deep in mire, bring not your hands and weep. I lend my aid to those who say I can. No shame-faced outcast ever sank so deep, but yet might rise again and be a man or woman. Yesterday the sun sank behind the horizon at the close of the day. The sky was overcast. No stars appeared in the sky, and you were downcast, depressed, because the day had brought only frustration. Today, you awaken with the sunlight pouring in through the window of your mind and your soul, and a new day is at hand, a new opportunity to build upon the lessons learned from yesterday's failures. Now, each of us is here to accomplish something, some particular phase of the universal plan that is greater than man, greater than each and every one of us. This universal plan, or life force, goes on whether we like it or not. An airplane is flying by, carrying away all of the negativity, the depressed feelings, the perception of failures, the disappointments. When we face life as a whole and try to realize that every experience is leading us towards fulfillment of that plan, when we take each day and endeavor to make the most of it, then things come out all right. Someone has said we must listen for life to happen. Listen expectantly. Now, you have not been listening expectantly. You really have not been listening at all. You have been concentrating on your problems. And as long as you concentrate on a problem, then you have a problem. Because you are what you concentrate your mind upon. You are what you are greatly concerned with. Now, when you let go of that concern, when you let go of that problem, by changing your thinking, when you say, to heck with the problem, then you begin to see the solution to your problem. Because your mind is free. And therefore, when your mind is free, you can utilize it to be effective, to make it work. You must say from now on, I let go of my depression. I develop and maintain a happy disposition each day. Each day I reject the negative and see the positive in all things. Because the only reason that you have been staying depressed is that you have not yet learned how to deal with your negative thoughts. To allow in the positive thoughts of truth and love and hope. Each day is a challenge, a new opportunity to prove yourself in reality, to be a believer in truth and love and hope. You do not need to feel helpless, that you can separate of distinguishing the vast difference between those events in your life and your reaction to them. For they are vastly different. They are not the same at all. And you must separate of those events in your life and your reaction to them. The problem is not whether you need a new job, whether your wife or husband or lover is gone or left, or that someone else did right or wrong, or that you did right or wrong, or the terrible things that occurred in your life. It is not any of those things at all. It is your reaction to them. It is the sentences you say in your head, such as, oh, I've lost my job. I've never find another one, or I have gotten a terrible back problem. I will never live a normal life. That is really the problem. Because when you give yourself those negative thoughts, then you are bound to feel depressed. So that you have to learn to turn those sentences around. Turn them around completely. Okay, so I made a mistake, but I won't make it again. Or, now so I have lost my wife or husband or lover, and I miss him or her, I can start over with a new life, a new person, a new love. Whatever it is that you say to yourself about those past things makes you depressed because you have not learned to turn them around. And when you are depressed, when you are in this frame of mind that is depression, now, you must not look back. or else you will keep tripping, falling into the ditch, bumping into things, running into things. You are through looking back. You can only live with the very moment you are living, and you can live that to the fullest and enjoy it with the proper thinking. Hasn't there ever been a desire, an urge to accomplish something you never attained? Think about that. Take each day as it comes and enjoy the sunshine, the song of the birds, the laughter of children. See those positive things. The Chinese say, 1,000-mile journey begins with one step. As we seek higher and wider vision, each new day becomes the next rung upwards, a new opportunity to rise above yesterday's sorrows, frustrations, depressions, and failures, to a world made new, so that the Oriental poet urges us, look well, therefore, to this day. Look well, therefore, to this day. Now in your mind's eye, I'd like you to visualize a sign hanging right in front of you. And that sign has 3 words on it. And the words are that was yesterday. That was yesterday when things didn't go right. That was yesterday when you failed to turn your negative thoughts around. That was yesterday when you gave up hope. That was yesterday when you didn't decide to start over like you need to. That was yesterday when you made a mistake. That was yesterday when you know that you said or did the wrong thing. That was yesterday. But every day is a fresh beginning, and every morning is a world made new. And the past is not wholly wasted. It is not in vain, rising on its wrecks. At last, there is something better and nobler that you will attain by replacing your negative thoughts with positive, optimistic thoughts. Every new moment is a new opportunity. And as you accept this truth, you feel the warmth of truth and love and hope course through your heart. You relax completely, confidently, that there is a plan for you, and that even though you can't understand, you must go through these learning experiences that you are going through in order to satisfy the plan. You are, nevertheless, perfectly willing to go through whatever experiences you need to go through, so that you can allow yourself to be at the master of your own fate, to be in control of your own feelings. For this dawn of a new day only comes after the night. You cannot have a mountain without valleys. Otherwise, everything is all a plateau. The brightness of the sun would mean nothing, except by comparison to the darkness of the night. It's only by contrast that we can understand life, and so, instead of reacting adversely to the problems and frustrations of yesterday, you hang that sign on them. That sign that says, "That was yesterday." You see the sign in your mind's eye. You lift those problems from your shoulders and hang them on that sign and leave them there. And the result is that in the morning, the world is made new. And this is a new day for you. A day without negatives. A day without frustration. A day without a failure. A day in which you are more effective in every single area of your life. More effective than you have ever been before. And why? Because you have let go of your problems. You have stopped letting them handle you. You are handling them by turning them around. Because it is not the events of your life that have been affecting you. It has been your reaction to them. You are learning calmness, and calmness equals control. You are taking control of your own life. You are taking control of your own life. And today is the first day of that life. And the bird is singing. Singing for a new day. Every chance is a new chance to be new. To be really new. With new choices, possibilities, dreams, and ideas. You are new. You are changing. You choose to change. You deserve this new life. The time is now. The past is over. Also gone forever. All excuses. Everything that held you back. Everything that stood in your way or prevented you from moving ahead. Everything that stopped you from reaching your dreams. All gone. You are now letting go everything that held you back. Letting go. When you emerge from hypnosis, you emerge as a brand new person with the ability to change, to be who you want, to live the life you choose, to look and feel the way you desire. You are now free to create the life you have always wanted, to dream, to fly high, to live without limits. Breathe in the new breath. Breathe in a new day. Breathe in a new life. Smile and it is done. And so now, I'm going to count to 5. You will either re-alert and emerge from hypnosis, feeling optimistic, positive, feeling at peace with yourself, or you go even deeper and deeper into hypnosis to enjoy deep hypnotic healing rest for your mind, heart, spirit and soul. 1, 2, feeling good, feeling positive. 3, feeling optimistic, feeling at peace with yourself. 4, feeling a sense of hope, a sense of inner calm and happiness. And 5, feeling like a wonderful, amazing person that you are.